What is up, gamers? This is John D, and we are back for another Pokemon Legends Arceus. As promised, we will be doing the Skittish Pokemon Shiny Hunting series. So I know a lot of people really like that Skittish Pokemon video, especially with those Pokemon on how to do it. Especially I found it out, and of course, Cappy Capital, shout out to him once again. So what we're going to do is do a few Pokemon in this series, and then we'll do the rest of it in the other. Meaning, I will do a couple at a time, so keep that in mind. Also, I know a few of you have requested some shiny Pokemon which you wanted me to do, so if you don't see it in this video, don't feel bad, because in general, Pokemon hunting, especially for a specific Pokemon, takes a long time. So hope you guys understand. I will put it in the future videos, so please don't feel bad. And now, without further ado, allow me to show you some of the Pokemon which you guys can hunt as of right now. So sit back and enjoy the hunting series. For the first one, we will be doing Shiny Eevee. We'll be hunting for a Shiny Eevee. So, specifically of how to do it is by going and finding a mass outbreak for Eevee. So you'll see a picture on my screen that I found an Eevee outbreak. So you can find it in the Obsidian Fieldlands or in the Alabaster Icelands, which is where I am at right now, the Alabaster Icelands. So the first step we're going to do is follow the second permutation. So we're going to scare 2 Eevees. So how that works is we have to see 2 Eevees running away. So how I do it is by using berries. So I would recommend you guys getting berries so that you can bring those Eevees together. As you can see, we were able to scare 2 of them. So now we can go back to the camp. And what happens is those 2 Eevees are out of the main outbreak. Now what we're going to do is battle one of the Eevees. So when they say battle one, you have to actually interact in a battle. That's actually something that was new since this year. So what we're going to do is get into a battle with one Eevee. So there we go, we have battle 1. You can see it ran away, that is fine. It won't mess up your permutation. Now the second step is basically scare 2, which is what I did before. So that is what we're going to do right here. Now the reason why I did Eevee is because I'm sure all of you, I am sure at least one person that is watching this video wants to know how to shiny hunt an Eevee. And that is why I wanted to do the series in the first place. So if you guys are looking for an Eevee, shiny hunting for it, then you came to the right video. I'm glad you guys have saw it. So yeah, when I found this out and when I just realized that I could just use this for the Skittish Pokemon method, I was like, oh, I should have done this. So there we go. So right here, we just scared 2 of them. So now we're just going back into the camp. And then we're going to wait and see what happens. So if you're wondering how many Eevees were in this outbreak, there were 11 of them. So according to how many Eevees should be left, there should be at least 2 Eevees, one of them being the shiny. So now what we're going to do is scare 4. Usually that part is the hardest one, but with Pokemon like Eevee, it is very easy to scare them. So you can see that we easily scared all 4 of them. So that's why I would recommend using berries. So make sure you have as many berries in your inventory so that if you want to scare multiple of them, it will be much more easier instead of having them being separate. Now we should get the shiny right here, hopefully. So let's see if we get the shiny right here. We should hear the shine and we should see it white. There we go. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. The permutation worked. There you go, guys. We got our second Eevee, believe it or not. This is my second Eevee, and I did not use the permutation the first time. I was just catching it normally. Let's catch it right here. And there we go. There we go. We got our shiny Eevee right here. And it's a girl. And it is gentle by nature. And according to what the bot says, it is absolutely correct. And we got our adorable shaman. That's adorable. Now, without further ado, let's get into the next hunt. Alright, for the next hunt, we are going to go for a shiny Chatot. Yes, the parrot. So, we got our outbreak. And now what we're going to do is just battle 1. So, follow what we're going to do. So, we're going to battle one of them. So, right here we did it. And now we're going to just battle another one right here. So we just attack another one. And it's okay if it runs away. So, nice job, Pachirisu. Now what we're going to do is scare 2 of them. So we're going to use the berries to kind of attract 2 of them so that we could just scare them away. So how you could tell they are scared is by seeing them sing. So when you see that, then they're scared. So watch. See that? When they're scared like that, that's when you run immediately. So all Pokemon are going to be different. So it's a good thing I'm doing this series because I know some people out there are wondering if they're going to react the same, but not all of them are going to be scared just like that. So for this one, if you see them sing like that, then they're going to run. Now the last thing we have to do is just ghost 1 of them. So if you're wondering how many Pokemon there are in the first round, there's 4 of them. Sorry, 8 of them. So if we just see only 3 of them left, that means we did the process correctly. So as of right now, we did it correctly. So now we just ghost 1. So you can go about 200 meters or more than that. But the minimum would just be about 200 meters from the outbreak. So every time you see Ghost, just run away 200 meters. So hopefully you guys, as of right now, know what ghosting is. But if you're new, I could explain it again. So we're going to do the ghosting one more time. So what the ghosting is you're basically just making those Pokemon appear again. So like if you run away, and when you come back, it's like there's imaginary Pokemon there. But they're like ghost. That's not really a ghost. I almost caught it by accident, by the way. So now that we caught 2 of the Chadots, now we can just run away 200 meters or further from the outbreak. So that's exactly what we're doing. I just wanted to double check just to make sure it was the only Chadot, because I thought I didn't keep count. Anyways, just make sure you're about the minimum of 200 or more meters away from the outbreak. So what you're going to do is, if you just go back, like right after those meters, just like that, instead of going to the camp, then basically the whole thing is going to fail. So make sure you go to the camp right after 200 meters. Now there should be 1 more Chatot right here. So good. If I caught that one, then we would have got the special outbreak. And then I would have to start this all over again. What I like about this special outbreak is that if they have the star and does not have any evolutions, you are guaranteed the alphas. So that's what I like about this. Also, Pachirisu is another example. Now we just need to catch 1 of them, and we will get our shiny. Hopefully this one we will be able to get it. Let's find out. There we go! The shiny parrot right over there. The red bird. Okay, now let's try to catch it right here. I hopefully don't have to battle it. Uh-oh. Oh no! You see, if you do not go to all of them, they will all run away. So keep in mind, they are skittish. So yep, there we go. Our shiny Alpha Chatot. Let me know, is it Chatot, or just let me know in the comments if I pronounced it right. So yeah. Okay, we're going to paralyze it so that we can easily catch this shiny Chatot right here. Okay, we paralyzed it. Now what we're going to do is just catch it. We're going to use the Ultra Ball. And let's see it. Did we catch it right here? Excellent, we got it. Nice. Shiny Chatot has been caught. Nice. So right there, it's like a critical catch. So that's how I knew. Alright guys, so here's the shiny Alpha Chatot that we got from the outbreak. Let me just put it out right here. There we go. And she is very nice. Welcome to the team. We got Curlia. Alright. Let us go into the next shiny Alpha hunt. The next one we're going to be doing is for Vulpix. But for this special outbreak, we were able to get an Alpha Ninetales outbreak. So let's get into it. So you can see from the top, we're going to follow those steps. So we're going to battle one, which we just did. And once we finish off the Vulpix, we just need to battle another one. And then we just need to scare it. So step 1 is complete. Now we just battle another one. So here we go. So after we battle it, we're going to scare 2 of the Vulpix. And the good thing about it is that they easily get scared. So what we're going to do is use the berry to attract 2 of them, and then we're going to scare 2 of the Vulpix. So I thought that, We don't want more than 2 of them to appear. So I'm going to try to get the others to go to one side and then get the others at the other side. At least 2 of the Vulpix. So since we have 2, we're going to go for it. So boom and boom. So both of them are running. Now we're going straight into the camp. And then we're going to go back and try to ghost 2 of them. So right here, we're going to go back into the outbreak. And here we go. So if we catch these 2, that means we did the process right, because there's 8 of them once again. So we did it correctly, thank goodness. So that's the thing about the Skittish. Sometimes the game won't process it if they do not run. So make sure you know the Pokemon, how many Pokemon are there, because that really matters. So keep that in mind. So now that we've done that, we're going to go back into the Vulpix outbreak. And now we're just going to clear the rest. And we should be getting our Alpha Shiny Ninetales right after this. And for the Shiny, it's like a bluish color for the end of the tail. And it's like a whitish silver color. Okay, so right here, that should be it. And now our Shiny Alpha Ninetales should appear. There it is. Easy. There we go. Finally. I've been wanting one of these things. A Shiny Alpha Ninetales. Looks so fluffy, especially the tail. It looks so cool when you have it. Finally. Okay, let's go catch it here. Give me that Shiny Ninetales. I want it now. Please. Okay, there we go. Come on. Just stay in the ball for me. Come on. Okay, that's fine. If you guys want a Shiny Alpha Ninetales, and here it is. So, look for a special outbreak for Vulpix. And keep in mind that Ninetales is aggressive. So, yeah. Did we get it? Yes! Finally! My very own Shiny Alpha Ninetales is in the box. We got it in the team. Yay! Okay. We are back with our Shiny Alpha Ninetales right here. Let's go check it out. We got our family right here. So if you guys want to check out how I got these Curlia and all that, check out on my previous video on how to Skittish hunt, especially the Pachirisu. Oh my gosh, this is why I love the Shiny Alpha Ninetales. Look at the tail. It looks so cool. That is such an amazing Shiny. I love it. Especially when it sleeps, it looks like it has its own blanket. So if you guys want a Shiny hunt for this Ninetales, then I wish you guys the best of luck. And maybe, hopefully one day you might find a Shiny Alpha Vulpix. Now let's get into the next hunt. I'll see you then. Alright guys, so we found this outbreak and you would not believe it. Yeah, I found a Shiny Chansey in the first 4. Can't you believe it? I'm just like, what? That's crazy. So yeah, so we got a Shiny Chansey right here. But in the end, when I went through the whole thing, there was an Alpha outbreak. So for this hunt, we're going to go for a Shiny Alpha Chansey with the Shiny Chansey in the first 4. So that's the amazing part. So what we're going to do is, you see that number in front? I believe that means scare 1. So we're going to test it out together and see if that works. So I believe that 1 just means scare 1. So if you see something like that, that's what that number means in front. That's if you see the Shiny in the first 4 just like I did. So now what we're going to do is battle 1. So as you can see, it ran away. So now we just need to scare 2. So we're going to scare the, of course, not the Shiny because we want the Shiny. So what we're going to do is catch that for last. So you saw how they ran away, they skipped. That is how you know they are scared. So we scared 2 of them. Now it says Ghost 1. Now that is where I am going to catch the Shiny right here. So we're going to catch the Shiny right over here. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Come on, get inside. There we go. We got our Shiny. So that is our Ghost 1. So here, we also had 8 Pokemon in the first outbreak. So now we're going to simply just get away from the outbreak, at least 200 or more. And now we're going to go back into the camp since we've went away as much as possible. And now what we're going to do is ghost 2 of them. So in other words, we just catch it and then just get away from the outbreak. So then we have the ghost Pokemon. So we got 1. And now we just need to catch 1 more. Oh, it took me a while. Sometimes they just keep going. Come on, just get in the ball. And it took a while. Yeah, you could tell it took a while. Yeah. Okay, it ran away. That's fine. You either catch it or it runs away. That's fine. So, as long as you can just ghost it, that's all that matters. So that's what the ghosting means. So if it runs just like that, that's fine. Because your goal is to try to, just get rid of 2 of the Pokemon. Ghost them. Now that we ran away, we went back into the camp. Now we just do is clear the rest. After we catch this Chansey right here, we should get our shiny Alpha Chansey. Okay, let's see it. There we go! Our shiny Alpha Chansey right over there. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you the quick clip before I even catch this shiny Alpha right here. So guys, I want to show you why you don't want to burst this shiny Alpha Chanseys when going for the shiny Chansey. Do not do the attack. I'll show you why.
Flashback.
So I tried to use one of the other methods, but as you can see, that Chansey just used soft boil. I'm telling you, it is a big nightmare. So I'm telling you guys, don't do the attack 2 or more, because this is what happens. They'll keep on eating eggs, and they're going to keep on getting so much health. You're not going to have a good time. Trust me. Don't do it. If you want to, if you have a strong Pokemon, then be my guest. But I'm just saying for you all, don't do it. Please take my word. Now, back to the video.
End of flashback.
So you can see, guys, my nightmare. It was traumatizing. So, if you want to do it, be my guest. But I'm just saying, you're not going to have a good time. So, do the ones that doesn't allow you to do the A2 and A3 for the Alpha method. Now, let's see if we get the shiny Chansey. Come on. It won't get it in the ball. Come on. Just get in the ball, Chansey. I've been waiting so long. Especially when I tried doing other methods. So I want to get this one done. Please. Please. Thank you very much, Chansey. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, here are the 2 shiny Chanseys. I cannot believe we actually got 2 of them. One of them being a shiny in the first 4. Here's our shiny Alpha Chansey. Actually, this one is the normal one. And you can see, that's the shiny Alpha Chansey. Huge difference. Wow. That's a giant egg I got there. How are you doing? Good. Alright, good to hear. Alright, we're going to do about 2 more shiny Alpha hunts. Or some other hunts. And then we'll call it a day. Alright, let's get into the second to last shiny hunt. Let's do it. Alright, for this next hunt, we are going for a shiny Alpha Lilligant. So I was able to find an outbreak for Petalil that gives us an Alpha outbreak for Lilligant. So you can see the top. This is the permutation I'm going to be following. So the first step we're going to do is attack 1. So obviously we're going to go for the Hisuian Lilligant right there. And I gotta say, this Lilligant is very good for finding people, especially myself. See, they can easily find me. But luckily for me, I was able to catch the Lilligant. And now we're going to scare 2 of the Petalils. So I'm going to bring 2 of the Petalils here, so then I can just scare them off. Some of these Pokemon can attack back, but usually for this type of Pokemon, they won't. So we're going to scare 2 of them. So you can see that they both ran away. So that's all good. And now we're going to do scare 4. So for Petalil, it's fine. It's very easy to scare all 4 of them. So just get as many berries so that you can get all 4 of them to come together. some of them will, will attack then run away. So if they attack you, they do not count as skittish. But these ones, they will run away because they're scared. So, yeah. Alright. So now we're going to scare them all away. You can see all of them were running away. So which means we're at the right track. There were 9 Petalils in this outbreak. So we should be seeing 2 of them. So if we see 2 of them here, that means we did it correctly. If we see more than 2, that means we did it wrong. As you can see, there's 2 of them, which means we did it right. It just takes time. That's the one thing about these hunts. Okay, now that we cleared, now we should get our shiny right here. Just like that, right in the breeze, we got our shiny Alpha Lilligant. I'm shocked that they're not as big as I thought it would be. But they're alpha, we'll take it. You can see that the shiny for this is the one with the orange flower. You see, that's the funny part. It just came into me. That's the funny part. Okay, now we have this Gravelair with me. So I'm going to use the sticky balls. Yes, the sticky balls have came back. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to say this. It took me a while, so I'm going to come back until I catch it. So I'll show you in just a bit. Yeah, you're going to see it took a long time for me. So we'll be back until I catch the shiny.
A few moments later.
Yeah, that took a long time, not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna get tired at first. Oh my goodness. Please, just get the ball for me. Alright, I got myself ready. I'm not scared to fight. Okay, good. Alright, we agreed. Well, we got the shiny Alpha Lilligant. Yes, finally. Alright guys, here's the shiny Alpha Lilligant that we got. That took a long time, but honestly, in the end, it was worth it. That looks pretty cool, honestly. Very nice shiny, not gonna lie. Alright, welcome to the team, Hisui Lilligant. And now, we will be doing one more shiny hunt. So without further ado, let's get into the final hunt. And we'll end it off right here. Okay, for this last shiny hunt for the day, we will be hunting for a shiny Alpha Petalil. And I just thought it was a good way to end it off right here. It took me a while, but I was able to find myself a shiny Alpha Petalil. So you saw earlier I did A1, so I battled 1. Now we're doing B2, so I was able to get a Lilligant right there. So I battled the Petalil, then we're going to battle the Lilligant. So after we battle this Lilligant right here, we will be scaring 2 of the Petalils. It was a good thing that there was another Lilligant because it would have been hard battling 2. Or else I would have done a different one. So now that we got a few of them here, so I'm going to get 2 of them. There we go. So I'm going to do the ones that are not near the berries. So what I like to do is try to throw the berries as far as possible and then try to have one berry near me. So then it's easier for me to scare the 2. So I was able to scare those 2, and yeah. So you can see that I was able to scare 2 of them. The other one was running. The third one I tried to throw, I did not run away, or had the exclamation mark. So I wasn't sure if I actually did it right, but we're going to see right here if we did. I believe there were 9 of them. So that means if we catch one of them right here, that means there should be 3. So in this case, we did it right. So luckily for me, there were 3 left, which means we did the process correctly. I was like, phew, that was a close one. I thought I was not going to get it, so. Because there should have been 3 left. That's the main thing. So, yeah. Luckily, I was able to save myself from having to do this whole thing again, because that would have been painful. And now we just clear the rest. And then I just realized at the end that I did not have the right Pokemon to battle them, because the Pokemon is weak and it's not the right typing. So once I caught it, I went back into the camp because I needed strong Pokemon. But if you had something like this, that's fine, because it will not mess up your permutation. So if you had to make a quick fix, that's fine. So now we're back battling the Petalils. So as long as you do not have the ghosting in that, and if it's like A something, then you should be fine. But honestly, if you're going for that specific Pokemon, make sure you have the Pokemon that has that weakness. Don't make the same mistake like I did. So Hopefully that did not mess up, but I don't think it would, because usually for A something, that shouldn't be a problem. So now what we're going to do is verse the last 3 Petalils. Well, actually 2 of them. So if you have something like I did, like all 4 of them, just battle the 3 and that's it, and then just leave. So if you had something like that, and if you're wondering if that messes up, it will not unless you do more than what you're supposed to. Now right here, we're just going to battle the last and final Petalil, one of the 2, and then right here we should be good to go. Yeah, as you can see, it took a while, but eventually you'll be able to get it through. Yeah, it used recover. Oh man, so that was the crazy part. So Pokemon like them, they can use recover and that, so be careful. So now that we attacked all 3 of them, we can just run away, and we should get our shiny right here. There we go. Yes! We got our shiny Alpha Petalil right over there. So, as you can see, nothing went wrong. Oh my gosh. Alright, we got it. Oh no. No, no, no. Please, stop. Enough. Enough! Alright, I'm leaving. I'm out. I'm dipping out. Alright, guys. We got ourselves the shiny Alpha Petalil and the shiny Alpha Lilligant. When I realized that the shiny for the Petalil is just the eyes, I was like, oh no, this is the same thing but the original for the shiny Ceruledge. But you know what? I was like, it's fine. I just did it just for the sake of the video and for the series. So there we go. We got ourselves shiny Alpha Lilligant and shiny Alpha Petalil from 2 separate Alpha outbreaks. And guys, I think we can end it right here. So guys, we have reached the end of episode 1 of my Skittish Pokemon series. Alright, we'll conclude it right here. Alright guys, so that will conclude episode 1 of my Skittish Pokemon series. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. Hopefully this is what you were looking for. So I thought it would be easier if I show you the part where I go for the shiny hunt instead of going through the whole thing. But definitely at the very end, I'll do the harder ones, so that you guys can follow what I'm doing. And of course, I'll be showing you guys my progress with the evolution hunt, because obviously I want to show you guys how I got all of them. So I got one of them by myself, so we're going to do the rest just like that. So far we got 2. And I just want to say we are about to hit 600, so thank you for the support, everyone. I know I said I was going to make one for 500, but we'll just put it as a combination because I was really busy at the time. So once again, there will be a video coming up soon for my shiny hunt compilation, and we can end the video right here. And this is John D, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace, and have a great day, everyone. See you then.